What's up, everybody? Your boy Mel here in our classic review, and today it's more like a classic slash half review. I'm going to talk about a special that actually ended in a good conclusion of a series that has expanded since 1999. You all remember NNA, right? Yeah, that. Who wrote that damn theme? And I'll be talking about my thoughts on the film Ed Eddy's Big Picture Show, and this was the film that marked the end of the series. The end. It was first premiered on Cartoon Network back in November 8th of 2009. Series creator Danny Antonucci directed the film and co-wrote it with Jonah Howard, Mike Kubert, Rachel Connor, and Stacey Warnick. And the Big Picture Show centers on the adventures of, the Edds, which he's on a journey to find his older brother after one of their scams backfired, causing them being hunted down by the other kids of the cul-de-sac, which I don't know what the fuck happened, because you see the opening credit, Big Picture Show, and it's like something from Armageddon. Literally, everything trashed, everything broken, and you see the Eds on the run, and you have these kids, like, what the fuck did they do? And Rolf is missing half his side. Literally, a big chunk, like a shark took a bite out of it. Like, what the fuck happened? And Nats her head has been shaved. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know. It's something up. I don't know. But before we begin, did you subscribe? Did you hit the bell? If so, weren't you one of the generation who's seen this show? If you were, you're the lucky ones, because I don't know how many mothers try to tell you this show is stupid. I sure did, and I love it. Every single bit. So yeah, NNA's Big Picture Show was, of course, it actually spent 2 years working on the film before it was finished in 2008. To focus more on this, he shortened the show's 6th season to 2 episode segments after getting approval from Cartoon Network to work on the movie. Its title characters are respectively, voiced by Matt Hill, Sam Benson, and Tony Sampson, while David Paul Grove, Kathleen Barr, Irene Fitzgerald, Peter Kelamis, Janice Jald, and Keenan Christian played their neighbors. Terry Klassen, the film's voice director, was cast as Eddy's older brother, while Patrick Caird composed its score. Eddy's Big Picture Show had high ratings for Cartoon Network, posting double and triple the digits rating delivery gains. It has been praised as a strong conclusion of the series, which I do agree. I remember this came out, I was in 7th grade. This was a must-watch because this is the movie to end the series in a good way. It starts out something so chaotic, you don't know what just happened. Like, okay, any of you who've seen the Eds, the show from 99 up to 2008, 2009, the scans, right? There we go. They have, series. I think they had, specials, the Christmas one, Jingle, Jingle, Jangle, the Halloween one, Boo Ha Ha. There was a Valentine's one as well, including the one with aliens, which was a special in Cartoon Network that featured with Ed and Eddy, My Gym Partner's Monkey, Camp Lazlo, Billy and Mandy. I don't know who else had with this alien theme. I don't know. But it's actually pretty funny. But continuing, this is a good conclusion to the series overall, because how long has it been since we've seen the other boys? We've seen during the summer, and then we finally see them go to middle school, or junior high as they call it, when Eddie's trying to scam everybody that it's still summer, but it's actually almost August, September. And everybody starts to freak out because they didn't buy any school supplies, and they started to raid Double D's supplies because, well, he's Double D, the more prepared one when it comes to education. But yeah, let's talk about the okay, we have the development, which, while Ed, Edd and Eddy was in the middle of its fifth season, Cartoon Network confirmed on March 1st of 2006 that a sixth one had been approved, as the show's creator, Danny Antonocci, aka and aka Cartoon, were working on the season 6. The network allowed them to work on a film for it, which would serve as the series' final. He decided to cut the sixth season short so they could focus more on creating the movie, entitled Ed, Eddy's Big Picture Show. IGN stated that the series was on hiatus around November 2007. 2 6-season episode segments that had already been produced, May I Have This Ed and Look Before You Ed, premiered on June 29th of 2008. During the complete second season DVDs Behind the Eds interview, Antonocci hinted that the film would reveal what is under Double D's hat. Though this never occurred, a few episodes such as Run Ed Run imply that he is bald, which I don't know why is Double D always he's afraid of not showing his head. We see an episode where I think Eddy was grabbing on his beanie until the beanie comes off and he's hiding under Ed's shirt, covering his head. If he's bald, who cares? We've seen Kevin, he's bald, look at that. So what's the point? What's between Double D's secret? There was a segment in the movie where Eddy's older brother said, "Why does your girlfriend wear a sock on her head?" Like, what? Say what now? That caught me off guard, like, huh? And when he managed to send Double D into the ground, I say, "You got spunk, girl." Right. Say what now? Does Eddy's older brother know what Double D actually is? I don't know. It's just weird. But I'm going too forward ahead. Let's continue. But before Big Picture Show premiered, Antonocci mentioned that it would show Eddy's older brother for the first time. Which, yeah. The character was voiced by Terry Clarkson, who also served as the voice director for Big Picture Show. Antonocci directed the film and co-wrote it along with Jonah Howard and Mike Kubat, Rachel Connor, and Stacey Warnick. Daniel Scioli, as well as Ruth Vincent, served as producer, while Ken Caffro was its editor, and Scott Underwood, Steve Garcia, Raven Molisi, Joel Dickey, and Big Jim Miller worked on the storyboards. Yes Entertainment and VoiceBox Production Inc. respectively handled the animation and voice production. The series composer Patrick Caird composed the score and later released this on his website. On December 1st of 2008, Antonocci stated production on the movie was wrapping up after 2 years of work, that it would air on Cartoon Network the following year. When asked for details about Big Picture Show, he mentioned it would be shown in widescreen format and the title characters would do something really, really bad and they find themselves running away from the cul-de-sac to find safe place. After being completed in 2008, the film premiered on November 8th of 2009. It's run for a total of 89 minutes. Nat Capaco of Animation World Network described the premiere of Ed, Eddy's Big Picture Show as a huge rating success for Cartoon Network, noting that the premiere earned double and triple-digit ratings, delivering gains among all kids' demographics. As for the receptions, critics had praised the Big Picture Show as a strong conclusion to the series. Charlie Robson Portvillet of MovieAddicts.com gave the film an 8.2 out of 10 rating, calling it double episode grand final that was superior to all previous Ed and Eddy's episodes, praising the film's plot, voice acting, performance, and direction. Portville said that he couldn't stop laughing and encouraged all fans of the show to see it. Writing for the Animated Times, Azan Ali ranked at number 3 on the list of most emotional endings of cartoons. and added that the final scene was heartwarming because the Edds are no longer social outcasts. Collider reviewer Austin Allison named the film as the fourth best among a list of top 10 TV cartoon movies, deeming it a surprisingly cathartic creation that finally gives the Edds a sense of belonging and acceptance that is more valuable to them than all the jawbreakers in the world. When noting how Big Picture Joe and the series 3 holiday specials were, it's just something weird because everybody has HBO Max, right? Noting how Big Picture Show and the series 3 holiday special, you know, the one for Halloween, Christmas, and Valentine's, were excluded from HBO Max back in June 2021. Comic Book Resources contributor Noah Dominguez called the movie's absence probably the most glaring omission among the Ed Edd episodes featured, perhaps it was the true series final, setting the Edds on an epic journey and completing their character's arc in order to end the show in a higher note. And I would agree because I'd seen the series since when it first began. Including the troubles they got into with the kids, even running from the Kanker sisters, which, okay, those girls are, okay, they're like the female versions of the Edds. Literally. Jesus. It's like these are the only three that are more obsessed with the Edds, and the Edds don't even like them. I think there was a special back in Valentine's where Double T was nice to May because the other two were teasing her about who could be her Valentine. That was weird. Including the holiday one when they dressed as the three kings and the Edds, you know, this Navidad tradition. It's actually pretty funny. And yeah, as for the other neighborhood kids, they like split up. You got Rolf on his pig, Johnny with, you know, as his persona, the Captain Melonhead, Sarah and Jimmy falling until they got caught by the Cankers and forced to do their service until they managed to escape after Sarah managed to grab a paint bucket that Lee uses for Lee or Marie. I think it's Lee. Want her to paint her nails, and he actually smashed her foot with it to escape. And also we have a little duel between Kevin and Naz, which of course Kevin cares more about his bike. Literally, he's always the best at his bike. Even Naz got tired of it and chucked his bike into the swamp. Damn. And there were some scenes, including the Edds, that start to build up their friendship, like when they go to the abandoned Jokes factory. That's when Eddy and Ed start to joke around with Double D. Like, I think one of them used, you know, the arrow on your head? Pretend that, no, was it an arrow or an axe? Pretending that one of them got killed, scaring the shit out of Double D. And until one of them found the, you know, the snake can in the jar, you know that? Yeah. Which, of course, one of them opens, they're like, oh, nothing. The whole, and started running fake snakes, literally, which leads Kevin and Naz to find them. Well, following their trail after the Ed started to pull that sweat prank. And on their journey to find clues to find where Eddy's brother is by using clues like, let's see, he's a jokester, he's a whaler, which goes to a theme park. To the postcard he has, Mondo a Go-Go, which is a amusement park near the ocean. Which, of course, yeah. The funniest part is when we get to meet Eddy's brother. Everyone was scared when Eddy tells them they're right at his brother's place, and you see everybody is shocked, like, holy shit. And you see the Kankers right there, oh, time for the show. Until we see Eddy's brother, like, holy shit, he just looks like Eddy, but bigger. At first, they're like, okay, we see like Naz, like, oh god, he's hot. Until they start to realize Eddy's brother's real personality shows, like, he's a menace to Eddy, literally. bullying him by playing uncle, like grabbing his mouth, twirling his feet like a wind-up toy, literally, or tossing him on the wall like a ball. Like this scene where he says, "Hey, don't forget to watch your feet," and throws him on the side of the door a bunch of times. And he keeps crying, "Uncle." Until he starts to get more dangerous by he used Eddie as a mallet to bash Double D to the ground, literally. Which the common phrase, "You got spunk, girl." Which, that is weird. Which, of course, it was a bit dark. Until Ed uses his head, that's when all the kids start to team up with the Eds to stop Eddie's brother. But of course, with him being distracted, Ed knows the door. He took off one of the nails from the hinges, which of course let the door go while he's still holding it, causing the door to smack Eddie's brother in the face and knocking him straight cold. Which of course Eddie starts to confess that because he's a liar, because he only made up these stories, because he thinks having a cool brother makes him cooler. Which of course in reality his brother's a douchebag who's abusing him. Which of course, yeah. That's when everybody, at first, now expressing remorse over his past actions, which of course, guess what? After the Eds thought they go and get attacked by the kids, it turns out the kids forgive the Eds and accept them as their friends, literally. I think they actually more complimented on Eddie to beat the shit out of his brother by, well, technically it was Ed who let the hinge off when Eddie, but Eddie was still grabbing hold on the door hinge, which led the massive blow. Which of course got funny, but okay, you got a pat in the back from Kevin, a weird armpit rub from Rolf, and a kiss from Nas. Then out of nowhere, Jimmy shows up in the bus and starts to beat the shit out of him because remember, Johnny's late to the party and now everybody's beating up Johnny for screwing it up. Soon they all get in the bus and keep singing that damn song, the friendship song, which is from one of the early episodes where they had like a mystery about Friendship Day. You know, I think the Eds pulled a prank on Jimmy by giving him a wedgie, and then the mystery like who did this, and the Eds were framed until we realized it was Jimmy who orchestrated the whole thing, which was a good mystery until they can't conspire and take him away. So yeah, all of them go home, they have some jawbreakers. As for the Cankers, they drag Eddie's brother into his trailer. I'm afraid something's gonna happen. Now, of course, we have the ending, which this is the most funniest post-ending credit ever. We have Johnny now enraged after everyone turned against him and vows revenge. But fortunately, Plank mentions that there's no time left because it's the end of the movie. Like, wait, it's the end of the movie? Boom, cut black. But yeah. So, what are my thoughts about it? I recommend this. If you actually find a full version, I think there's around usually on the internet, you know. I recommend it because, hey, this is a good conclusion to the Ed, Edd and Eddy series. If you remember it from back in the good old days, like from 99 up to 2008, 2009. Hey, it goes through a long, it's like a good arc conclusion of the Eds finally no longer outcast, no friends with the children of the cul-de-sac, because remember, they've always been the outcast, literally, every time. Sometimes they work together, sometimes not, sometimes they go nuts, I don't know. But yeah. Let me know what you think on Ed, Edd and Eddy's Big Picture Show. Did you saw this when it first came out on Cartoon Network? Were you happy this was a good conclusion? Did you like it? Comment down below what you think of Ed, Edd and Eddy's Big Picture Show. And let me know in the comments down below. If you're new to the channel, remember to like this video, hit the bell, subscribe, and remember our goal to hit 1 million subscribers. Or at least 500K, because hey, it's already been 11 years, so let's go for it. Let's head for my birthday as well. And I'm going to do like a message around August because I wanted to explain some things. And yeah, I uploaded a video, like a review on my thoughts on Doctor Who, The Evil of the Daleks 2021 animation. It's like a classic / review. Unfortunately, it got copyrighted and blocked in some countries, which I'm trying to fix that, which is BS, because I use it in fair use and not making any money out of it. But of course, YouTube's a bunch of asses who doesn't give a shit. Anybody who's doing a reaction or review, copyright, block, you know it. But yeah, if it doesn't get that, I'm gonna put a post where you actually hit the link of the video so you can watch it. Because hey, I'm getting tired of this bullshit. But yeah, until then, have a great day, everybody. Have a nice summer. Peace out. Well, summer's is ending. It's coming to an end closely. Well, for a kid who's in elementary, yeah, it's like longer. For those who are in college, like quick, it's more fast. Kind of weird, actually. But hey. But until then, have a great day, everybody. See ya. Peace out.